Hello, and welcome to this new and upgraded demonstration of Textier. So Textier is an AI-based brand assistant for sales and communication, which we have designed for hotels to conserve energy and time employees spend on communication with customers. So once you received the link and credentials that we send you, you will be greeted by this login page. And here you will enter the credentials. We have already prepared an account for this demonstration purpose, so let's just log in. And yes, then we have like this user interface. You have the option of using Textier in 3 different languages: English, Estonian, and Russian. In this demo, we will use Textier in English, and we have prepared like these different scenarios for this demonstration. So as first task, we will look how to reply to reviews. So big hotels get hundreds of reviews per day, and it is very time and energy consuming to be dealing with them, especially if the person who's dealing with them doesn't really know much about marketing or psychology, or how to really like integrate the values into the responses, into the replies. So this is where Textier can help. It can semi-automate the entire process. So first, let's look how Textier replies to a 5-star review, which we have taken from TripAdvisor, from a random hotel. So, reply to review on behalf of Tallinn Lux Hotel in Tallinn. Let's see what it does. And it creates like this, pretty decent, polite and considerate reply. So we shall save one here, and we will try to run this task again in the hopes that maybe we will get a better one. Yeah, and we see that this is pretty good already. Maybe dear reviewer is also good. We will replace this here. And another thing that we can do is that we can edit this reply straight in Textier. And maybe we want to enter these. And another thing that we can do is we can put it into any language that we like. Maybe we want it in Spanish. This is something we can do. Maybe we want it in French. We can do that too. Or maybe in Finnish. We can do that as well. But right now, let's just keep it in English. Yes. So now let's look at another thing. Let's look at the 3-star review, where the reviewer complained about a 3-star review which was like average. The reviewer says that the hotel was clean and staff was helpful. Another thing that we have here is company values, which you can design yourself. You know your company values, you can put them in here. There will be like, this plus sign here. You can put the name and put the value, right? And then it will look something like this. So we will currently correspond to this with this company value, 63-step cleaning. And let's see what it does. And it integrates now, here, virus fighting. So this is all right. I would say we can get a better one if we try like a couple of more times. But what you can see here, yes, I think this is a little bit better, a little bit lengthier, more substance. But basically you can see that this value that we added here, it integrates it into the response. And this makes every reply a new sales point, because other people visiting that platform are reading these responses. And it is important too, because, for example, TripAdvisor has done a study which states that 63% of their customers are more open to making bookings in a hotel that corresponds, replies to reviews versus those who don't. And this is how replying to reviews works in Textier. Now, let's look at the second task, social media posts. So let's say we want to attract new customers. Maybe it's the IT crowd, maybe we want to invite them into Tallinn so that they would spend like time in our hotel. So we would write the Facebook post about vacation in Tallinn for the IT crowd. Let's remove this as well and run this task. So this is already a pretty good post. It takes into account this little thing. This is charming, vibrant. This charming, vibrant city is home to burgeoning tech scene with startups and tech companies popping up all over. This is really good. This is what IT people are generally interested in. So you can also edit this. You can, make it nicer, make it more spacious, right? And again, put it into different languages and upload this into any social media platform, such as Instagram or maybe something else. Maybe, you have your own other channel somewhere. Okay, now let's look at something else. Let's look at how Textier can be used for human resources. So let's say, we are a big hotel. We have a lot of people, joining our crew and leaving it. So we want to create a new job vacancy and maybe post it into LinkedIn. So the first thing a job vacancy has is a job description. What is the job about? We want to hire a social media assistant, right? And so this creates like a, brief description what the job is about. Their marketing team, marketing, managing social media accounts, right? So we will put this as job description here, and this first part is already done. Now, what is the second part? The second part is daily tasks, right? What is the candidate expected to do on a daily basis? So this is the second part of this. Write job daily tasks for the same position in our hotel. Okay, this is all right. But this is even better, I think. Update, monitor, generate reports, collaborate. Good. It corresponds really well. It knows what this thing is. And now, what is the last part? The last part is candidate requirements. So, it's expected that the candidate already has some experience in this, even though he's a rookie. So, write job candidate requirements for the vacancy. The ideal candidate must be proficient, they must be able to generate daily content, the candidate should have good understanding, they must be able to work independently. Simple enough. But this is even better. It shows that at least 1 year of experience. So we will choose this. And here we go. We already have, pretty much the 90% of job posting in LinkedIn, right? And you can edit this further. Maybe you want a motivational package, the salary, is it hybrid, remote or office, right? And you can add all of these here as well. But this is 90% of what a LinkedIn job posting is. And of course you can, you can do it in different languages. So let's say you have already a bunch of these new people applying, right? You have a pool of candidates, so you want to determine who the best candidate is. And for this purpose, we have write 5 questions that measure the essential skills and knowledge required from, here we have operation specialists. Of course, you can do that too, but we had social media assistant. So let's generate these questions for that. And we have them. So we can save this. And let's say we want to have, you know, maybe we aren't, you know, as proficient. Maybe we don't know as an HR person what the answers to these 5 questions are. We are not a social media assistant, so we can, you know, get the answers to these questions too. And so now you enter these questions in here, delete some of these spaces, and run this task or based on these questions, and you will get the answers for it. Here you go. And then the only thing that you have to do is just look through it. Okay, does this question, you know, do I think this is the answer for it? Is this the answer for the second question? And you go through all of these, and you have a lot of this writing and conceptualizing and planning work done. And this saves a massive amount of time for the HR person dealing with this task on a daily basis, right? So this is how you do it. Now, let's look at the last topic, which is, you know, maybe we want to do like a marketing campaign, right? Write 5 ideas for email marketing for October. So we can do that in Textier. You know, this already has it. And then, you know, these are pretty bare bones in terms of what they are. Your marketing team probably already knows what to do with those. But on some cases, on some ideas, you might also want to, like this one. You might also want to have like an implementation guideline, you know. So we want to know how we can implement this idea. So let's see what it does. And here you go. This is how a 3-step plan, how to, you know, guidelines, how to implement this idea. You just have it here maybe. And then, yeah. And then here you go. This is how you do it. And this is how you use Textier. For some of the tasks different departments in a hotel might have. And it will save you loads of time in conceptualizing, generating ideas, brainstorming, and writing up these different guidelines, these different job applications, and replying to reviews. And it will help you save probably like 1 day in a week in all of these tasks combined. Hope that this has been helpful. We welcome you all to contact us and set up a meeting, an online meeting where we can show you person to person how to use Textier and design it according to your needs. Best of luck. Martin's out.